Hi everyone, my name's Jen and I'm the face behind Gala makeup. This is my first YouTube tutorial, so please be kind. I'm still learning. I have created this look today inspired by Kim Kardashian, her wet look that she done at the Met Gala. It's super glowy, flawless skin with a highlighter, spotlight eye and a super glossy lip. So if you like the look of this, then keep watching and please subscribe down below. So I haven't got any makeup on at the minute, but I'm just going to cleanse my face first with the L'Oreal Fine Milk. Now I'm going to go in with the Pixi Glow Tonic. This leaves such a nice refreshed feeling to your face before you apply makeup and gives you a really nice healthy glow. And with the Bobbi Brown Enriched Face Base. So now for my eyes, I'm just going to mix the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer and the Plouise base. Just mix this back on the back of my hands, and I'm using a Molly O'Brien M011 brush, which is the Jim Bob brush. I love all the names of her brushes. It adds so much character. I just love like personal touches like that with businesses. I think it's so much more fun than just having the number. So you just want to pat this all over your eyelid so you've got a really flawless base. So when we put the colour on, it really holds that colour. We're going to be doing a spotlight eye today, so I'm taking a really small tapered brush. This is a Morphe M506, and I'm going to go in with the Clientelle palette in the shade Sandy, and we're just going to focus this on the outer corners and the inner corners at the minute. Just buffing that in. I want to try and keep the middle of the eye as clean and free from makeup as possible for the moment. So now I'm going to go in with the HUDA Beauty Topaz palette, and I'm going to use the orange, this sort of colour. It's a burnt orangey colour, and I'm taking a smaller Morphe brush, the 36 brush, and I'm just going to go over that colour that we've gone in the outer corner and in the inner corner. I mean, it will look pretty crazy at the minute, but once we put eyelashes on, eyeliner, it all starts to come together. My look is inspired by Kim Kardashian's look at the Met Gala. Wet dripping look, which I just thought was amazing. I was mesmerised by her outfit. Like, she just pulls it off every single time. Doesn't help that she has like designer celebrity stylists. The first brush we use, but we're going to use the base, and we're going to apply the base in the middle just to really brighten up that middle again. So we've now got the Plouise base. I've just popped a little bit more, and I'm just going to go back in with the second brush, sorry, and diffuse any lines. This doesn't need to be too neat because we are going to be going in with some glitter. So what I'm using for the pigment glitter today is I'm going to be using a mixture of a few. So first I'm going to use the Jordana Ticia pigment, and this is in shade Stargazer. So I'm just going to be putting on the cream primer that comes in the pot first with my finger. With my finger again, that same shade with my finger. The next shade I'm going to get is from Peaches and Cream, and it's in the shade Gatsby. It's one of my favourite gold pigments to use. I've probably used this, I mean, it's coming to an end now, it's lasted me forever, probably like 3 years. I'm going to go in with the Zoeva 231 brush. The second brush you use just to diffuse any of those lines so it all blends nicely into one. So now I'm just going to go in with the NYX brown liner and just go into my lash line, waterline, sorry. And then go into your lash line. And then you just get a small smudger brush and just smudge in that line so it's not too harsh. Okay, now I'm going to go in with some lashes, and I'm using the TL8 lashes from Tarte. So I've just put some lashes on and they have made such a difference. I feel like once you put lashes on, the look really starts to come together. So I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz pencil in the shade dark brown. I'm just going to go in and lightly fill in my brows. There you go, there's that brow which is filled in and this brow which is not. So I'm going to go and do that brow now. I'm going to do my favourite part, which is skin. So I'm going to go in now with the MAC Strobe body lotion. It's a body lotion, but I like to use it on my face. I feel like it's not as thick as the face one, so it blends in a little bit nicer. Going with my Molly Brown brush in the style Lily. And just buff this out on the highest points of your face. Now I'm going to use the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless filter in the shade 5. Again, I'm just going to go on the highest points. I'm going to be using the Too Faced foundation, Born This Way. I'm just going to zoom in a little bit. I'm going to be using from the Too Faced is a warm sand and a little bit of pearl. I like to mix my foundations because I just can never find that exact colour, and your skin tone changes from week to week, especially with this weather we're having. It's very hit and miss. Mix it on the back of my hand until I think I've got the right colour. I always do go a little bit darker than my natural shade, as my face doesn't really tan as well as the rest of my body. So I'm just applying this with a clean cotton bud that I've mixed it with. Brush I'm going to be using is a Pixi 15 by Peaches and Cream. Just using a patting motion to buff that into the skin. I'm then just going to take a damp beauty blender. This one's from Real Techniques. I'm just going to take the excess foundation off the back of my hand onto the sponge. Now I'm going to really press this into the skin all over my face. I'm going to go and spritz it with MAC Fix Plus. Be generous. Dry that instantly into the skin. So concealer, I'm going to be using the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Custard. I like to go right underneath my eye. Into that triangle shape and bring it down the side of your nose to make your nose appear slimmer. So I'm just going to blend out the edges with that same damp beauty blender. And then go in with a clean fluffy brush and buff that right up. You can see the total difference instantly. I find if you bring back concealer as well into your temple area, it lifts your face a lot more than just stopping it here. And then I'm also going to bring it down the centre of my nose, Cupid's bow, centre of my cheek and the centre of my forehead, just to bring back my face to life again. Natural contours in there. Contour, and at the moment I'm really loving the NYX Born to Glow concealer in the shade Mahogany. I just find it gives a really nice, creamy, easy to blend finish. And I love this little applicator it comes with. It makes it so much easier to apply onto your face. Go in with Peaches and Cream PC 27 brush. I'm going to buff this into my skin now. The trick with cream contour is you don't want to move the product around too much, because obviously we've created a base, we've prepped and primed our skin, and if you are working too vigorously when you're blending in, you're just going to be lifting off any product and anything you've perfected underneath, which seems very annoying. And I know we've all been there, I've definitely done it. You're like, oh my god, I've just ruined my whole makeup, why is it going patchy? Bits are clinging to places I don't want it to. You just need to be really gentle. Probably don't look gentle when I'm doing it on camera, but I am, and I am very heavy-handed. You just want to keep it in that place. You don't want to be pulling it around the skin. In with a fluffier, smaller brush now, so I've got more control over it for my nose contour. I'm going to go in and set our makeup. What I'm going to be using for that is the HUDA Beauty setting powder in the shade Poundcake. Love this stuff. Love, love, love. It smells amazing too. So, it comes in with like a little basket and you basically plop your sponge into there. If you want to use a brush, you can use a brush. I prefer to use a sponge. Go right up underneath your eye and push that product in. A bit of cream blush on, looks like this. I apply this just with my fingers onto the apples of the cheeks and working back. Hoola Beauty. Hoola Beauty? Hoola from Benefit. Getting all my products very mixed up. I use the Pixi 27 but a clean one again. And this is good for contouring. It's fluffy but it's still quite sturdy. That's the right word. So I'm just gonna work into the cream contour, which I've already sort of stenciled out anyway, which is a good guideline for where you need to go. And really soft, light, tickling motions. Going with a clean, fluffy brush. Gonna do this for my nose contour. Use another bronzer, which I'm going to use a MAC Give Me Sun. I love this bronzer, can be used on most skin types. This is the Molly O'Brien brush in M016. So now I'm going to go in with a little bit of blush. MAC in the shade Gingerly for blush. Here's the PC 21 by Peaches and Cream. This is a matte blusher. That's the shade. Perfect. So I'm just going to go in and set the rest of my face now with the same HUDA Beauty. So whilst that's setting, I'm going to just do the underneath of my eyes. I'm going to use a PC 14 brush by Peaches and Cream. I'm going to go in with the shade Sandy from the first palette we used. I'm just going to bring that right underneath my eyes. Then I'm going to go in with the brown eyeliner that we used. I'm not going to go into my waterline. I'm just going to go into the lash line just to deepen that brown colour. And then go back in with your brush and just smudge that into the line. Nude liner in my waterline, just to really open up and brighten my eyes. This one is from Rumour in the shade Nude. I think I've poked myself in the eye. Just got into my lens. Oh, right. Be careful when you do this and don't poke yourself in the eye. So now with a clean fluffy brush, I'm just going to clean away any excess powder that we've left on there. Now I'm going to just hydrate my skin again, and I'm going to use the vitamin E spray just to spritz my face. So the lip liner I'm using is from Primark, and it is only £2. This shade is Toffee. MAC lipstick in the shade Myth, and I'm going to put that all over my lips. And now I'm just going to use the Plouise lip gloss in the shade Hoola. Hoola. So lastly, I'm going to do highlights. So I'm just going to spritz my face with the Iconic Prep Set Glows. This is in the shade Original. Dull Light Shine Bright. On the highest points of my face. Come on. Flat, so flat. Such a nice colour, and it's so pigmented. Seriously, you really don't need a lot. So this is the finished look. Super glowy, flawless skin, and I love this spotlight eye. I hope you enjoyed watching. First ever YouTube video finally caved in, so please stay tuned, and please, please, please subscribe if you haven't already. Take care. Mwah.